We've come to Bridlington now to visit one of the best lofts in Yorkshire, Bolton and Williamson. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning, Keith. Welcome to Bridlington.
How long have you been in the sport?
About 30 years. I started just after I'd left school. I've had pigeons all my life when I was a young lad. So I started 30 years ago.
It was the circumstances that started up. Is there any one factor that helped you out?
There is actually. Albert Sedman from Soby, which was one of the best fanciers around here in Yorkshire, distance pigeons. He formed the federation. He helped me a real lot.
When did you form your partnership?
We formed the partnership about 15 years ago. I contacted Pigeon, and we went up to Glasgow for tests, and so from then on we formed the partnership. But before then we actually had our stock loft together and raced separately. But like I say, 15 years ago, after the Pigeon
got together.
Yeah, we went together.
What's one or two of your best performances?
Well, the last couple of years we have got a cock what's got 2 RPRA awards. One won the Premier Award in the North East region, which is the biggest region. Then it went on to win award in the Nationals.
Brilliant. About Federation?
Federation, the last 2 years we've topped the section 14 times. That's with up to 1,600 pigeons, and we've topped the federation, that's Scarborough Fed and Middle Route Fed, 10 times in the last 2 years, with up to 5,000-6,000 pigeons.
Yeah. Do you like national racing?
We've just joined the Midland Nationals.
Yeah.
We're a bit far away, but you know, we're going to have a crack at it.
Yeah, I'm sure you're going to do well, mate.
Oh, we hope so. We hope so.
What sort of racing do you like? Short distance or long distance?
Well, like every race.
Yeah.
We used to. Before we became partners, John was probably better at the short distance and I was probably better at the long distance, but now we go for everything, hopefully.
Yeah. Best of both worlds, mate.
Oh, why not? Why not? Why not?
This is a nice cock. Brian, what's this one?
This is a cock what won the 2 RPR awards. It's Planet Brothers Van Loon Cross Jansen.
Yeah. What did you have to do to win that award?
He won, I think, 8 firsts. Top the section, top the federation, won Scarborough Championship. You know, it's all
quality pigeon, mate. It looks fantastic.
It is a good pigeon, very good pigeon.
What system was he raced on?
All our birds are raced on the Roundabout system.
Yeah, it's wonderful. He looks terrific, this pigeon. What system you race your pigeons on then, Brian?
We race our birds on the Roundabout system. We have 40 pair. We pair them up Valentine's Day or around that weekend. Let them rear 1 young bird. Then anything sitting second round 8 days we split. We never split them before or after. We usually, you know, if we've got one what's gone through 8 days, we put it through. We don't put the next one through till it's sitting 8 days. Then they're all on the system. The cock birds, the hen birds go out first in the morning. They fly for an hour. They go out at 5 o'clock when the weather's, you know, get a bit nearer the summer.
Yeah.
Then cock birds, they fly for an hour. We put the cock birds across to the hen side. Get the hens in, feed them. Cocks out of the hen side. After the hens have been fed, they go back into their own side, and that's it for the morning. The cocks fly for an hour, we shut the door, same as the hens, for an hour. Yeah. Then after they've had the fly, we open the doors. We don't usually have to force fly them, they'll fly, as long as the doors are closed, they'll fly. Open the doors, back in, we let them have 10 minutes banging about, and then we feed them, and feed them in.
How about training?
Training, before the season starts, we give them a few tosses just to let them know what they're doing, but you know, they're usually fit before we train. We don't train to get fit, we train them just to, you know, give them the bite to get home. Yeah.
Do you sell hens and cocks to the same race?
Yeah, there's never usually a bother with hens and cocks. If they come together, all they know is that box. Everything's done in that box. We feed them in the box, everything. So all they know, we've had cocks and hens straight through the door, straight into the box.
This is one of the roundabout sections, and the pigeons haven't been put on roundabout yet. And there's 15 pairs in here. This is another nice pigeon, Brian. What's this one?
That's a Jansen Van Loon Planet. It's topped the fed, Yorkshire Middle fed twice with over 5,000 pigeons. He's won 3 races as well, in the club.
Yeah. What sort of distance is he like?
He's actually scored up to 400 miles. He came at 19 minutes past 10 this year from a 400-mile race when there was only a few birds home.
Yeah.
And he dropped in the dark. He didn't want a night out.
I must say, Brian, you've got a lovely setup here. How big's your loft?
The old bird loft with a 40 pair and is 50 foot long. We have 3 sections for cocks and 2 for hens.
Yeah.
Then at the end there's the young bird loft, which is 24 foot with 2 compartments for the young birds.
How about trapping?
Trapping through the like Sputnik traps, which are behind the doors. It gives us 2 chances if they are a bit spooky, but they're usually quiet anyhow.
How many young birds you breed each season, Brian?
We breed about between 60 and 70. We race in 3 clubs, plus the Midland National what we just joined.
Yeah.
So say about 70.
Yeah. What system you race them on?
The last couple of years, this will be the 3rd year, we've flown the darkness system.
Yeah. Do you pair them up?
We don't, we split them. Ours are a bit later than most people pair up real early, but it's the 9th of April, and we've just nicely weaned ours.
Yeah.
And we only actually put them on the darkness system 3 days ago, and we'll keep them on dark until 5 weeks before the first race, and then you go on to the natural system. We don't actually split the cocks and hens until the first race because we're busy with our old birds.
Yeah.
And then we race them like that and put them together on a Friday.
Yeah. How about training your babies?
Training, we like to start them quite early. Once they get batching and going, give them plenty of basket training and a few short tosses, and then before the first race we'll give them as much as we can really.
Yeah.
Then during the week, 2 or 3 tosses, during the week whilst we're racing.
Yeah.
Split that is. We don't usually send them together with cocks one day, hens another day.
Yeah. How far do you send them racing?
Racing, we'll go. This last couple of years we have 2 200-mile races, and they go to nearly every race because you can go in, you can walk in the loft.
Yeah.
You don't have to mess about picking, what's in good feather. They're all in good feather, so if they can go, they go.
Yeah. How about feeding?
Feeding, we feed just a young bird mixture, and they get as much as they want really, because we like them to fly at home and to get a lot of racing. So we don't cut them down. They get as much as they want.
This is the partners trapping system for the babies. Behind the open door they've got a super trap. These are a few of the partners' early young birds. Wherever you want a picture. This is a quality pigeon, Brian. What's this one?
This is a Bob MacDonald Cornipius Jan Arden, which we've had the family for about 25 years from Bob. Had the best of his.
Yeah. What's he won?
He's won 4 channel races, been 2nd, 3rd, 4th, up to 500 mile. He topped the Scarborough York Bull Combine from, I think it was Aberville, which is nearly 300 miles. He's a real good cock.
Yeah, lovely
good
pigeon.
Distance pigeon.
Beautiful. This is the partners' very smart stop lofts and aviaries. This is the scene inside their very smart stop loft. Pigeons look really, really well. This is your main stock cock then, Brian?
Yeah, this is a Van Loon from Planets off Whittle Quaker. Probably everything is bred as either won or bred winners. We've actually put pigeons now back into the stock loft from him.
Yeah.
He's a really good cock.
Beautiful pigeon, mate.
Lovely pigeon.
What firms of pigeons you keep then, Brian?
We have Planet Brothers, Van Loon, Cross Jansen, Bob MacDonald, Coney Pierce, Jan Arden.
Yeah, what's the cone impulse for the distance?
Yeah, we've had them 25 years. They've been good pigeons for us all the way through. We've still kept them, but they are better at the distance or harder races. We introduced the Van Loons for sprinting, but saying that, you know, they do well up to 500 miles.
Yeah. How many pairs of stock birds you keep?
We have 12 pair of Van Loons and Jansen, Planet Brothers, and about 12 pair of Coney Pierce, Jan Arden.
When do you pair up?
Usually in February. We don't like to pair up early.
What a magnificent hen, Brian. What's this one?
This hen won an RPRA award for us. It topped the Yorkshire Middle of Route fed with 5,000 or 6,000 pigeons each time, plus other cards. There's plenty of, you know, in the federation.
Yeah, what's her breeding?
She's actually a daughter of our main stock cock. We've actually just put her in the stock loft ourselves this year. The three what we've kept off for ourselves, 2 last year, 1 the year before, have all won for us, and one actually bred as a winner as well, so they're going like 3 generations back of winners.
Yeah.
So we put her in the stock loft this year.
Good morning, John.
Morning.
Have you got any hawk problems around here?
Yes, unfortunately we have. We have one what's knocking about, been here now for the last 3 weeks. It's one what a chap bred
Yeah.
in Bridlington, and he was training it, and he trained it about 3 miles away, and he didn't really know a great deal about the game, I don't think, and it flew off, and it's now living just at the back of our loft now.
It's a tame one escaped and it's living wild.
Yes, unfortunately it is now killing. It's cleaned somebody's chickens up already, so
Oh, dear
you know,
me.
we have seen it. We see it nearly every day. It's
Yeah.
got bells on, leathers on, and the chap's been to try to catch it, but I'm afraid he doesn't really know much about the game. I don't think how to catch it.
I must say, Brian, I know your pigeons are fantastic racers, but they are a nice type. They're my ideal type. They're not too big, lovely feathering, beautiful pigeons, mate. Well done, congratulations.
Thank you.
What's this particular pigeon?
This is last year's young bird, which was flown on the Dartmouth system. He won 4 races as a young bird in the club. He also topped the section in the Yorkshire Middle Route fed twice with up to 1,000 pigeons, plus other cards in the open.
Yeah. He's raced on like a celibate system, really, isn't it?
Yeah, the cocks and hens are split and they're put together on a Friday.
Yeah. So, anyway, this darkness system, do you think it affects them later on in life?
Well, this will be our 3rd season coming up, and the yearlings last year flew really well on it for us.
Yeah.
We put everything, all our young birds was on the Dartmouth system,
Yeah.
and everything got through the mould, and they raced really well as yearlings. So
Yeah, well, because really the darkness system's all round the molt, isn't it? I mean, this pigeon's absolutely perfect. He's had a marvellous molt, absolutely marvellous. He'll win best in show tomorrow, won't he?
yeah, well, all our pigeons got through the mould, which I was pleased about, and we actually pair up a lot different to the other people, where a lot of people pair up before Christmas. Well, ours have just been nicely weaned
Yeah.
now, and they aren't on the dart for that long, but they still like yearlings when we send them to the young bird racing.
Yeah. All right, Brian, this is a loft visit I've been looking forward to making. Thanks very much for having me today.
Thanks for coming, Keith. Very nice.